Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are, and thank you very much for joining us today. I'm your host, FD4H5.tv, and today we are going to bring you an update to the crypto pretender, the so-called Ethereum killers. We had one yet. There are some candidates that were picked up, but are they really going to surpass Ethereum at some point? Let's dive in. So what I'm going to share with you guys in this video is not financial advice. If you require financial advice, please approach someone who's trying to give you financial advice. The information contained in this video is just for educational as well as entertainment purposes. So now a lot has been said about the so-called Ethereum killers, and none of them so far has launched a credible assault to dislodge Ethereum from the top of the smart contract chart. We've all heard about the third generation blockchains, which include the likes of Solana, Avalanche, Cardano, EOS, which is now almost irrelevant, Polkadot, Cosmos, XRP, Algorand, and a few more. However, like I said, none of these has been successful yet to even make a dent on Ethereum's market cap, let alone developer attraction and the network effects. We've seen the moderate success of the so-called EVM chains, Layer 2s, have had their opportunity as well, and yet still Ethereum remains in the lead. By the way, Layer 2s are meant to support Ethereum as the Layer 1, but some like Polygon Matic have got their own Layer 1 blockchain, so there is a chance that they might actually take transactions away from Ethereum. Anyway, so in today's video, we want to search for the most likely chain to knock off Ethereum from the top of the smart contracts game. And as you can see, I'm deliberately omitting Bitcoin in this exercise for obvious reasons, that while there are Layer 2s bringing smart contracts to Bitcoin network, this cannot be claimed to have made any notable difference to date with regards to Bitcoin's ability to support smart contracts, which I think is only fair. So let's take a look at some of the cryptocurrencies with the potential to seriously rival Ethereum, which includes some of the so-called Layer 0s. But for the purposes of this exercise, let's just assume everything is equal and they're all Layer 1s with equal opportunity to replace Ethereum as king of smart contracts. So let's start off with Avalanche. Avalanche is an EVM-compatible open source platform for launching decentralized applications and enterprise blockchain deployments in an interoperable, scalable ecosystem. Developers who build on Avalanche can create decentralized applications or dApps and custom blockchains with complex rule sets or build on existing private and public subnets. Now, the pros of the advantages that are on Avalanche's side. Well, being an EVM-compatible blockchain, Avalanche has the added advantage to allowing Ethereum developers to use the development tools they are already familiar with in order to develop dApps to launch on Avalanche. The technology used by Avalanche is a bit more advanced compared to that of Ethereum. For example, it scales better than Ethereum. What about the disadvantages or the cons? Since launch, the Avalanche ecosystem has not been as popular with the Ethereum dApp. Granted, some have taken the bait and moved over or migrated their dApps to the Avalanche blockchain, but the numbers are just not there. Avalanche remains a top 20 project and is yet to seriously crack the top 10 here. The second disadvantage for Avalanche is there are no killer dApps that have come to the fore in order to aid Avalanche's development. If you look at TVL, there is Banky, which at current prices and current values, it represents a meme coin. No disrespect. Yes, one of its DEXs in Trader Joe has done really well so far, but only after it launched on Arbitrum, which is Ethereum's Layer 2 scaling solution. So if anything, it's actually traffic going the other way. Anyway, to the verdict for Avalanche, Avalanche has been developing some collaborations with the likes of Amazon, Google, and so forth. And while we expect it to do well and smash past its previous all-time high, come the next bull run, is this it? No, I don't think this is it. Surpassing Ethereum is not going to happen as far as Avalanche is concerned. No disrespect, but I just don't see it. Let's move on to Cosmos. Cosmos is a network of sovereign blockchains that communicate via IBC, an interoperable protocol modeled after TCP or Internet Protocol for secure data and value transfer. Referred to as a Layer 0, Cosmos utilizes the Byzantine fault-tolerant or BFT proof-of-stake consensus mechanism Tendermint. The pros for Cosmos, it boasts a rich developer base that continuously innovate with leading technologies that are also EVM compatible, plus becoming a truly multi-chain network through connecting to many other blockchain networks. The second advantage is that while Ethereum is a blockchain for dApps to build on, Cosmos on the other hand is a base layer for other Layer 1 blockchains to build on. In other words, it provides a base layer to build several other Ethereums. That is Cosmos. That's a Layer 0. What about the cons against Cosmos? Well, I think there is not yet enough development taking place on the Cosmos ecosystem to suggest that this network could one day grow to the size of Ethereum. Again, that is just my own opinion. There also appears to be a lot of conflict within and among the community, from developers to users, such that reaching a consensus of note on critical issues to take the project forward is always a risk. Case in point, the governance vote that took place a few months back, I believe that was voted down by the community. There you go. It's not easy. And to the verdict on Cosmos, while there are some serious projects building on Cosmos such as Injective and Osmosis, to beat Ethereum requires a lot more than just a handful of killer dApps or blockchains with huge ecosystems, or this could take a lot longer to come true. Is this it? There's a remote chance, but it remains that remote. Those are Cosmos' chances of surpassing Ethereum. Remote. We move on to the third one, which is Polkadot, another layer 0 crypto project. Polkadot is a blockchain network designed to support application-specific subchains called parachains that are interconnected through shared security and cross-consensus messaging. Developers are able to select specific components from Polkadot's substrate modular framework in order to suit their specific application and their needs. The pros for Polkadot. Polkadot's substrate was designed by the same individual who also designed Ethereum's Solidity programming language, which means that all the frailties or the faults of the latter, which is Solidity, hopefully were designed out of substrate. In addition, to be a base layer to build more layer 1 such as Ethereum, Polkadot boasts sophisticated technology. What about the disadvantages or the cons? Well, the parachain model so far is proved to be not economically viable, a method to enhance Polkadot's own value creation, especially in bear market. We have seen projects or parachains applying for slots using very small quantities of dots, or if it were on Kusama, the Canary network, even 1 KSM token or 1 KSM coin could win a parachain slot. Is that going to benefit the investors and add value to Polkadot or Kusama? Not a chance. Anyway, and the disadvantages or the cons of against Polkadot. While appearing to be racing ahead on the developer front, it is the user base that concerns me the most. The user base needs to grow at the same pace as the developer base. If there are developers developing, they also need to be a user base that is going to be using products that are being developed. At the moment, the growth on that front is very slow. There is a community, but it's just too small. Anyway, the verdict against Polkadot or for Polkadot can go either way, for or against. Well, it needs more killer projects such as Moonbeam to be able to surpass Ethereum. The potential is all there though, and still relatively new compared to most of its rivals, so a little bit more time could be what's needed here. Is this it? Not without some serious moves on the quality front. We need quality blockchains, quality parachains. It's a case of prioritizing quality over quantity, and that should do the trick. And Polkadot fans out there, please let us know in the comment section what you think. Could Polkadot ever get to replace Ethereum one day? Let us know in the comment section. Could be a case of being the king of smart contracts as well as the total market cap or total value locked. Do you think that will ever happen? Let us know your thoughts in the comment section. The fourth crypto project is Cardano, another layer 1. Cardano was created with the sole purpose to redistribute power from unaccountable structures to the margins and to the individuals, helping to create a society that is more secure, transparent, and fair. Built as one of the so-called third-generation blockchains, Cardano is an open-source smart contracts platform with a multi-layer technology that is secured by its unique Ouroboros proof-of-stake consensus mechanism, and which is advanced and designed with mass adoption in mind. The pros for Cardano? Well, it boasts a vibrant, loyal investor/user base to match any other in the crypto space. Its mission is very appealing, along with the underlying technology on offer, which can also be upgraded with ease. You know, the Cardano hard forks, painless. Ethereum, you're sweating, you're losing your hair, you're losing your rag. What about the cons for Cardano? Well, lack of developer traction, which leads to a stunted DApp offering or decentralized application offering. And also, while the idea of using a unique programming language may have been appealing in theory, in practice, this may have put off a lot of developers from other ecosystems to come and build on top of the Cardano blockchain. Just a simple case of coming to learn a different language, which is not easy, by the way, and then build. You're losing time. Sometimes time is of the essence. Our verdict on Cardano? This one is a long way to go, and the slow and steady approach of bringing updates to Cardano could also be what breaks the camel's back. Time will be Cardano's worst enemy in this race. Will that change? We don't know. Or maybe there could be a killer feature that they bring on that will change everything. What do you guys think? Any Cardano fans in the audience? Let us know in the comment section. What are your thoughts? Can you give a timeline? When do you think Cardano will actually catch up and surpass Ethereum, if ever? Let us know in the comment section. Next up is Solana. And Solana is a public base layer blockchain protocol that optimizes for scalability, with the chief aim to remove any performance bottlenecks in order to enable developers to create centralized applications or dApps. Solana uses the proof of history consensus algorithm to help secure its network. The pros for Solana. Solana is extremely fast. It also boasts one of the largest developer base, matched by an equally loyal user/community base. And the cons? The Solana blockchain has had several incidences in the past where the blockchain was paused due to denial of service attack or just pure congestion. As far as I'm concerned, that's kind of serious because you don't want a new financial system to stop because the technology has failed. So Solana, as they claim, is still probably in beta stage. It's not ready yet. Our verdict on Solana? Well, the ability to pause and restart the Solana blockchain at will suggests that it is not not at all decentralized, which is a concern because we're all coming to crypto saying be your own bank, no intermediaries, and yet you've got someone who can just flip a switch to stop everything. That can be good. And Solana may also be ideal for certain applications such as gaming, NFTs, but not really suitable for high value, high security applications, which limits its potential to surpass Ethereum because rule out DeFi. Is this it? Not a chance. And then finally, we have Algorand. Algorand, a scalable, secure, and decentralized digital currency and smart contracts platform. Its consensus mechanism is based on a variation of proof of stake called pure proof of stake or PPOS to secure its network. In contrast to other proof of stake platforms, Algorand's pure proof of stake does not reward nor does it put valid data or user funds at risk of being slashed. So again, a totally different consensus mechanism. The pros for Algorand: build as the next generation blockchain. Algorand is one of the so-called chosen cryptocurrencies as it belongs to a small group of crypto projects claimed to have achieved ISO 20022 accreditation, which means it is well placed to work within the same framework legacy finance. Algorand also boasts superior technology to Ethereum and fares a lot better on the scaling front. And to the cons or the disadvantages, Algorand is struggling to attract both users and developers, and it also appears to be mostly targeting centralized applications, for example, the targeting of the CBDC category of the crypto space as well as legacy financial institutions. Well, they've chosen a niche they want to follow. I mean, you can't do everything. Like we always claim, future is going to be multi-chain. Our verdict on Algorand: there is a hint that VCs or venture capitalists and insiders hold most of the ALGO tokens, and this has put off the wider retail from investing. The lack of growth to its ecosystems also suggests that the presence of its founder, Silvio Micali, an MIT Turing award-winning professor, looms large and that suffers from the cult of personality, which is hindering progress. Do you guys agree? Is that being harsh? Let us know in the comment section. So no, this can be it. Not a chance. This cannot replace Ethereum, or this won't be able to replace Ethereum, in my opinion. So here we are. All the pretenders have got their own serious issues to overcome before they can even dream of placing Ethereum. There's something telling me that the silence around Avalanche and Polkadot could be a sign that maybe, just maybe one day, things could change and improve their respective fortune. At the present moment, Ethereum is its own worst enemy. It is well ahead of the pack that it can afford to be sloppy, and it will take something huge to get it to relinquish its crown as the king of smart contracts. But what about Cosmos? What about Cardano? Anyone? Let us know in the comment section. Your verdict? What is it? Let us know in the comment section. Until next time, guys, this is FD for Sage5.tv, your host for today. Until next time, bye for now.